this morning. Pleased to have as many here as we do. We're here to sort of unveil the placement of our new sculpture in the Heights, Abracadabra. I'm Norman Hodges, president of the Heights Neighborhood Association. We have sculpture in the River Market to thank for this, Jane Rogers and Dean Compuros. We're going to have an abbreviated program this morning, but I will introduce some of our guests. Dean Compuros, you know, and will be on the program. We have Kathy Webb, our city board member, Andrew Collins, our state representative, Clark Tucker, our state senator, and Leland Couch, just promoted to head of the Parks Department for the city of Little Rock. Yay! So, all right, I will start by introducing the sculptor of this incredible art piece, Craig Campbell, who will give you a little chat about his inspiration for this and other most interesting things that he's also involved in. So, Craig Campbell.
A bit of flair there. Hello. Thanks everyone for coming out today. It's a bit wet out here. Introduce myself. I'm Craig Campbell, a professional sculptor of 30 years. I've had my own television show called Monument Guys. I've worked with Peter Jackson on 6 different feature films, including the Hobbit films. I'm a medallic artist for the United States Mint, and I make monuments. Okay, so that's my career in a nutshell. Today, I'd like to introduce you to Abracadabra. This sculpture depicts an amateur magician doing a card trick for his friends, his audience, his dog, stuffed bunny, a mouse, and a frog. Okay, there's also a snail in this composition. Okay, now the inspiration for this piece started with, if you could solve all the world's problems with one word, what would it be? Okay, abracadabra. So from that, I started scribbling, I started drawing, and came up with this design, and we developed it into the sculpture that you see now. Now, I've written a little bit about this, so I'm not stammering on in the wet here. So if you'll indulge me here, I want to read it to you. Yep, doing that. There we go. Thank you. All right. My inspiration for creating Abracadabra is as a reminder that there's power greater than all of us, and it's important to look for the magic in everyday life. This is a fun, approachable, engaging monument to the simple joys of life and the belief that with friends, focus, practice, and a bit of magic, we can overcome all difficulties. Smiles connect us. I work in a fashion that is whimsical, it's engaging, it's fun, in order to get my audience to smile. Because if you take your smile out into the world, like I'm hoping you all will today, that smile will go on to someone else, and then on to someone else, and we've created a ripple, okay? And every time we plant one of these monuments to fun and happiness and joy, it creates ripples in that area. So hopefully the ripples will come out from this statue, through the Heights area, through Little Rock, and create a better world for all of us, okay? Now, in closing, I would like to thank Dr. Dean Compuros for the umbrella and for initiating this entire project, and to everyone who helped put a little bit of magic on the streets of Little Rock. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Welcome to those who've just walked up, so hello. Next, we'll hear from Dr. Dean Compuros, one of our at-large city board members here in Little Rock. So, Dr. Compuros, he is also co-founder of Sculpture in the River Market.
Well, thanks for everybody being out here today. And thanks for Craig and Heidi for driving down here, for bringing the sculpture. Craig is a amazing person. We met 5, 6 years ago, 7 years ago. And he came down and he had 2 pieces that are in the sculpture garden. He had another piece that is in the sculpture garden right now that he entered the contest to go at City Hall, and it's over the moon. We didn't really think that probably a gesture in the yard of City Hall jumping over the moon with his shoes coming out was appropriate, but we did think it was a great piece of work and wanted to put it in. So Jane and I were able to raise a little extra money and we put it in the sculpture garden right then. This piece he submitted to go in a different placement, but this is a placement, this is a piece that needs to be seen. It needs to have children be able to look up here and see it. You need to see the magic of the man and the animals, and you need to get, as Craig said, the happiness that comes from this. And so we found a little extra money, and we have been doing this now, what, Jane, for 12 years now? 13. And this is the first piece that Sculpture at the River Market by itself has put in the Heights, though the Heights has been the biggest supporter of our venture this time. So we're really pleased to do this, and I think this is a special piece. I want to thank Leland for getting the pergola fixed up, putting the light in here, getting it painted, and for all of his work. And thank Norman and all of his group for beautifying the Heights, the trees, the lights, and everything else. It's a special place to be, it's a special place to live, and I'm glad that I've been here all my life to be a part of it. So thank y'all for being out here today, and thank you mostly Craig and Heidi for coming.
Now, just a few words from Sculpture in the River Market other co-founder, Jane Rogers.
I think he emphasized few words, so we're all standing here in the rain. Thank you for coming. I'll add my thanks to that, and I'll also say what a beautiful piece of work this is. It's one that you can stand here and look at for hours, a long time, and see something new and special. So thank you for being here, and most of all, many of you, as I look around, have supported Sculpture at the River Market since day one. You have been the reason that we have been able to do what we've done for the city of Little Rock. And all of us that have worked on Sculpture at the River Market for all these years, and there's Laura Connor over there, she's been on the committee since day one, but we could not do any of what we're doing without your support and your help and that of many, many other people in the city of Little Rock. So thank you for being here. Norman, thank you for all y'all have done, and let's put a smile on our face and have it be contagious on this rainy day, and add a little magic.
Thanks, Jane. I do want to say thank you to you all for this magnificent piece of work to be placed here in the Heights. It just adds to what the Heights Neighborhood Association has been doing. You know, we lit the tree trunks back in December. They're now on every day until whenever. Please enjoy those after 7:30 when they come on during the summertime. But anyway, thank you to Craig. The Heights Association celebrates its 20th year next year. And so I think this is a good sort of into that 20th year celebration. We might plan for something next year. So thank you again, Craig, Dean, everybody for being here today. We appreciate it. Come get a closer look at the sculpture if you have not. We appreciate your being here, and have a much drier day from now on. So thank you very much.